Hey, this is Soccer in the South with Wolfman Jeff. I'm coming at you. Excited for this match coming up. It's been a pretty big week. We've been reveling in our glory, trying to follow what's been going on for all the transfers. Not as much news as other clubs did, but I think we're in a really good spot. I feel pretty good about it. Obviously, first thing on our head is what's happening this weekend. So this Saturday, tomorrow, 10 o'clock at least Eastern time here in the U.S., we are going to be going to Goodison Park. We are going to be taking on Everton. Now, we faced the Toffees for our first match. They were the first ones we faced as we came back to the Premier League this season. And it was a good match. I remember watching it with my family. Excited. We actually went out to Buffalo Wild Wings, where they would play the match, but they wouldn't turn on the sound. So it was kind of exciting, but also disappointing. So we found other places since then, but at least it was really cool to see. We were on NBC, like regular NBC. We weren't even on Gold. So it was really exciting to see Wolves in that arena. And we ended up drawing against Everton. And Everton is a really top-notch side. I mean, they're a quality side. Right now, as we sit, we are at number 7 in the league. And Everton is 8. I mean, just barely behind us. And that says a lot that Wolves would be just above Everton, because Everton, again, is a quality side. So it's going to be quite an interesting match. We did well facing against them at the beginning. Obviously, we've grown a lot. We've kind of gotten our Premier Leagues, if you will. And so I'm feeling very confident going into this match. Everton is still, a top side, but they've had some ups and downs and maybe not quite the momentum that we're having right now. I also know they're having some injury issues, and so they're not going to be able to draw from all their top players that they were hoping to, but we should have our strongest side. We should have everyone back, no injuries, and we also have back Bali. And so that brings us to our lineup. Obviously, it's going to be what's become our regular side, what's played for us in the last few matches. With the exception is, I think Bali is going to be back in the back with Connor and Bennett. Patricio, obviously, goal. And I think we're going to keep things in the middle as they were with the Doc and Johnny as our wing backs, and Matinho and Neves. And I suspect that we're going to alternate Saiss and Dendonka back and forth. Saiss has every right to start. He has been fantastic, but I think Bali in the back is a better position for Bali, and Saiss can really be more fluid. I think he does play better in the middle. Having said that, Dendonka has been fantastic in the past few matches, and what he just opens up so Matinho and Neves can create these openings is fantastic. So I'm expecting Dendonka to start, and I expect Jota and Jimenez forwards. I will note that it's been a few matches since we have seen Costa and since we've seen Traore, and they've been available, and I think it's been more that we haven't needed them. Our sides have just done so well, so I don't think it's a knock against them, though their play hasn't been quite to the same level as Jota and Jimenez. Calv's been fine, but I'm hoping to see especially Traore. I was really expecting to see Traore in the last match. I thought that match really favored him. So we'll see if they come in the second half. Wolves have had patterns of showing much stronger in the second half, but they have the ability to score. The whole last match, the whole time, I was expecting Wolves against West Ham that we were going to score at any second. I was shocked we were not able to score in that first half against West Ham. Their keeper was amazing. That is the only reason I could come up with, and our issues of not being able to finish. But we're really hungry for it. I suspect we can get at least 1 in the first half and probably another 2 in the second half. As we are wanting to do, it's a good chance that our last goal will come after 90 minutes. We just like to score that way. as far as for scoring, I am not going to undersell Everton. Everton has the ability to come and just take this match from us. They are pros, but at this time, looking on paper, I think we're the stronger side going into it. We've got more momentum, and we have a healthier side. So I'm calling for a Wolves victory, knowing that Everton could completely change those plans around because they have the ability to find a win. I just don't think they're going to find it tomorrow. So I think Everton's going to pull out at least one, and Wolves 3. I'm thinking it's going to be a 1-3 Wolves victory in Goodison Park. So let me know what you think about that. Who do you think is going to score? Jimenez was just fantastic in the last match, and Jota had his hat trick not too long ago. So both of those guys are able to score, but I'd love to see another Neves shot. Doc could always score at any time. Hey, Bali is back in. Who knows? Maybe he'll score again. Going back just briefly over transfer, we didn't have near as much activity in the January transfer window as other clubs. Our biggest news was that Johnny has signed full-time, and we're ecstatic with that. Several of us are disappointed that Jimenez was not signed full-time. I don't know what the business is behind that, because there's something behind the scenes that could make total sense with that. So I'm gonna trust the Nuno and the boys, and with Chi and Fosun, I know that they are gonna give Nuno what he needs, and there may be a reason, but I suspect Jimenez will be signed in the summer. He's gotten to be so much for the club. Having said, if he continues as he is, he's probably going to get an even bigger paycheck when he signs in the summer. We did have to see some of our players go. Some have been very cherished for us. Danny Bath, who was our captain for many years from Wolverhampton, he grew up there. I guess he has 18 years with the club. So now he has signed for Stoke. He is moving on. It's difficult because it was hard not to think of him not on our side, but we just continue to grow and grow. And I hope he does well at Stoke City, and he's a quality guy, and I see good things for him. Iorfa went to Wednesday. Leo Bonatini has gone out on loan to Nottingham. Ideally, I'd love to see Leo come back with his confidence back and ready to be scoring goals again. If not, and if he finds that he fits in Nottingham really well and he helps take them to the next level, then good for him. I wish nothing but good things for him. I know we've had some frustrations with him scoring recently, but the first part of last year, he was utterly amazing on the pitch, and so I know that quality is there, and I just hope this move will help bring that back for Leo, and we can see him back at the quality that we know is there. So let me know what you think about the transfer window, how you think it went. Overall, I feel good about it. I feel happy about it, and I think we're going to be pretty good for the rest of the year. It does leave us a little bit open as far as for a true middle striker, but we have so many other players, other forwards who can come and fill that role if we need to. But we just got to make sure Jimenez stays as safe and healthy as possible. So let me know your thoughts on the match, on the lineup, on transfer. And again, Wolves, it should be an awesome match tomorrow. Go ye Wolves. So I will catch you guys tomorrow. This has been Soccer in the South with Wolfman Jeff.